Hi, this is Stuart Talley. I'm the partner here responsible for the Depuy ASR litigation. And the reason we're doing this video today is to update everyone on the status of the settlement in the Depuy ASR cases. As many of you may know, right now there are about 14,000 Depuy ASR cases pending around the country. And last November there was a global settlement that was announced where Depuy had agreed to pay upwards of approximately $2.8 billion to settle a large majority of the cases. The settlement that was announced back in November was a settlement where Depuy would agree to pay a certain amount of money to individuals who had their hip revised and had injuries as a result of the revision. So anyone who had a revision surgery would receive money under the settlement. The settlement that was put in place required 94% of eligible claimants to participate for it to go into effect. Otherwise, Depuy had the right to walk away. We ended up with about 92% of the individuals who qualified taking the settlement, and Depuy did not walk away. So we are at the point now where over the next 30 days we expect actual checks to be going out to clients on this case. The real issue, though, relates to the cases that aren't part of this settlement. Under the settlement agreement that was announced in November, it only covered people who had revisions before August of 2013. So there's a large number of people after August 2013 who were not included in the settlement, who had revision surgeries. There are settlement discussions. We've been informed that there are settlement discussions now ongoing to try and figure out a way to resolve those cases. We would expect them to resolve on the same terms as the pre-August 2013 cases, but at this point we don't know. The other category of cases that still remain unresolved are people who didn't take the settlement that was offered. They qualified, but they didn't take it. And there's a lot of cases like that. We have approximately 8 or 9 cases where we represent plaintiffs who did not want to take the settlement that was being offered. In most of the instances, the cases involve people with pretty severe, significant damages. And the settlement that was being proposed just did not adequately compensate them for what they went through. We are in the process right now with respect to those cases of getting them set for trial so that we can either get a judgment or a verdict or a settlement someday. And so we are in the process of doing that now. It remains to be seen when the judge will give us trial dates, but we should know within the next 30 days. Then there's the issue of all of the individuals who have Depuy ASR hips who haven't been revised. There are many people who couldn't get revision surgery because of a health issue. They have a bad heart, or they have some issue that prevents them from undergoing surgery. And as a result, they have constant hip pain. They have ongoing tissue destruction in their hip, and there's just nothing they can do about it. Those cases will have to be resolved and dealt with by Depuy at some point in time. The schedule for that is currently unknown. But hopefully, as part of the ongoing settlement discussions, those will be raised in those discussions so that something can happen on those cases soon. So that's where we are. There's a lot of cases that have been settled, a lot that haven't. There are ongoing settlement discussions. We would expect by the end of the summer for some resolution to be achieved with respect to at least a subset of those cases. If you have any questions about the ASR settlement, if you have a Depuy ASR hip and haven't filed a lawsuit yet, you need to do something very quickly. Feel free to call us. You can reach us at the phone number on the screen or through our website, and we have an online form you can fill out on the website.